What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, and welcome to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Today we are here for round number 1 of the YCL. We finished with the second best record in the league. We beat the first place opponent. However, their differential was slightly better than ours, so we finished second place. We are here for a rematch of our Week 7 game against Harry and the Sydney Staraptors. Now, I'll be honest, my team did not change very much. In fact, it's basically the exact same team with a couple of really minor, small changes. I don't want to lose to Cloyster. I don't want that to happen. I also don't want to lose to a Bandit or Soft Sand or whatever Zygarde is coming. So I decided to build slightly around that. I hope that the Rillaboom comes this week. I'm banking on it actually because it didn't come last time, and I think it will come this time around. I think, honestly, looking at the team that he has, I think a 6 of Rillaboom, Victini, Scizor, Mandibuzz, Zygarde 10%, and Cloyster makes a lot of sense. If for some reason he doesn't want to bring the Cloyster, I think Toxtricity is a suitable alternative. But other than that, this team has one rocker that we have to worry about. There's a Comfey, which can't really beat other Pokemon that I have, like my Drill, like my Klefki, depending on the set, like my Virizion, depending on the set. I like my Galar Slowking, depending on the set. I feel really confident about that, but we're going to see how it goes. So, fingers crossed we can get the job done. We're going to go ahead and jump on into the team builder. Starting off with our very first mon. It is going to be the same mon that we had last time at first, which is going to be our Torn T. Torn T is absolutely fantastic in this match. We have enough speed for the Zygarde. We take +2 Adamant Scizor's a Bullet Punch from full. We also, or we take 2 neutral Adamant Scizor Bullet Punches, and we take 2 Adamant Banded Rillaboom Grassy Glides from full as well. We have a bit more invested into our defense stats, so hopefully take some hits better from something like the Zygarde. That's the main issue, because unfortunately Jolly Soft Sand Zygarde is a roll to a KOS with 1,000 arrows, which we obviously don't want. We have to be careful about that, because if we switch into it and it gets that roll, then Icy Wind won't matter if we go for Icy Wind, because Icy Wind does like 56% to it. It's just too weak of a move. Either way, Hurricane is there because the resists to Hurricane are Toxtricity. That's it. Nothing else. We have Taunt for something like the Mandibuzz, so it can't recover on us, so it can't Toxic on us, any of those things. The Comfey, so it can't be annoying. And then also, I guess, for Licky Licky, if for some reason he decides not to be an Oblivious set, which is immune to Taunt, Helmet is there mainly for, again, the Rillaboom, the Victini with U-turns, Mandibuzz with U-turn, Scizor, U-turn, Bullet Punch, all those things. A lot of moves like that are going to come out, and I feel like having the Rocky Helmet is the best case scenario. Really solid Pokemon here with our Torn T. Next up, though, hopefully it does a bit more work this time, and hopefully our Galar Slowking does get not 1 out of 10 Scald Burns. We're going to hope for a Scald Burn on the very first one, on something like the Scizor, on something like the Mandibuzz, the Zygarde 10%, the Rillaboom, all are huge. If I'm in a situation where Grassy Terrain is up, which I'm really hoping that Grassy Terrain comes because I'm bringing the set again, we can get into this field, get Grassy Terrain up, and then be in a situation where we can just break like crazy. Nothing's really going to be able to take the hits from us if we're at +1 or +2, and we're going to be able to take a hit from basically everything as well because of the boost in our defense from the Grassy Seed, if Grassy Terrain is up, of course, and the Calm Mind boost on our special defense. Slowking G takes Banded Adamant Rillaboom's knockoff from full, or a non-boosted Adamant Grassy Glide into a knockoff, and at a neutral, that's not neutral, excuse me, my grammar on my notes is all messed up. At +1, we take 2 Banded Rillaboom knockoffs without our item, which is really nice there. We also take 2 Scarf Jolly Zygarde 1,000 arrows, and we take 2 Scarf Victini V creates. So if it's Scarf, Jolly, or if it's no item, Jolly, we take 2 arrows while we're at +1, which is great. However, I have a feeling it's going to be like Soft Sand again or something like that. Either way, we can get a Scald Burn on it, we can get a Psychic Off on it. We're in a really, really good positioning. At neutral, we also take Cloyster's +2 Adamant Icicle Spear, which is kind of what saved us last time. If it's Adamant max attack, we do have a really good chance of just stopping that thing from sweeping us right away, which is awesome, unless it's for some reason a boosting item, which I don't expect it to be at all. It won't be. It won't be. Next up, though, is going to be our Excadrill. This Pokemon did nothing in the mock last time. I think it's going to do nothing again. We have Toxic there for the Mandibuzz on the switch in. We have Swords Dance as a way to just break through things. High Horsepower in case of the Grassy Terrain, and Iron Head because it is good damage against something like the Mandibuzz and the Comfey. But High Horsepower has basically everything else that I need. Of course, there's the potentially runs Air Balloon Scizor again. I don't think it will come, but this Pokemon is not that important in this matchup. It's nice, but it's not as important as something like my Slowking, or as my Virizion, or as my Torn. All these Pokemon are really important, while this thing is kind of just a backup. We have the Shuca Berry there as a way to just take a hit from something like the Zygarde. That's the main thing. And really, that's actually the biggest thing, because we do take a hit from Zygarde because of our Shuca Berry, which is really, really nice. And its speed at neutral is there for Toxtricity or Adamant Rillaboom. I don't think it'll be Jolly, but if it is, I just switch out anyways. I have 2 really good answers to it in my Galar Slowking and my Regenerator Torn, so I feel really good about that as well. Our next mon is going to be the Rotom Heat. Rotom Wash. We're running Hex, Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, and Thunderwave double status with Hex and then Volt Switch for momentum. I think that certain mons like the Cloyster, I want to paralyze. Certain mons like the Victini, paralyzed. Everything else, basically, I would like to click, well, Will-O-Wisp against, really. I love the Will-O-Wisp against something like the Mandibuzz for foul play issues. Zygarde, of course, Will-O-Wisp, I think Scizor, Rillaboom, it'd be great to get the Willow off on those things. We have a good amount of speed, a lot of speed on this Pokemon there. The speed on this Rotom, well, first of all, let's actually cover everything else. The investment we have allows us to take a Jolly Soft Sand Zygarde 1000 Arrows. That's Jolly, not Adamant. Last time he was Adamant. I think he's not going to make that mistake again, because one of the reasons he lost last time we played him, was because my Virizion outsped his Zygarde. He doesn't want that happening again, for sure. I'm confident about that. As I was saying, though, the goal is to Will-O-Wisp or paralyze basically everything we possibly can. We are able to take a timid Specs Toxtricity's Boomburst from full, but we also outspeed a modest Toxtricity with our investment, and we're going to be Volt Switching against that if that's the play, because we'll either get a knowledge to find out if it's going to be Scarf or is it going to be Timid, and then we'll be able to get some momentum out, and if it's not, we get to go into something else like my Excadrill, which is able to be basically immune to its stab options, and then it resists the Boomburst as well, which is all really important. I like I said a lot. Next up is going to be Durandal, our Virizion. Very small adjustment. So far, everything that we've seen on these past 4 Pokemon has been the exact same, except for we had, I think it was we had Substitute over Thunderwave on the Rotom. Now we have the Thunderwave, of course, but on the Virizion, really big important change here. We are swapping out the Zen Headbutt for the Quick Attack. Stone Edge is going to do a good amount of damage to something like not the Virizion, the Toxtricity. That's the main thing. But we have the Quick Attack there in case we're in a situation like last time where it's Virizion against Cloyster. I click Close Combat, bring it down to Sash while it clicks a, what is it called? A Shell Smash. Then I can just go for a Quick Attack. It's not going to have room for Ice Shard. I definitely don't believe it will. Quick Attack will get the KO, and I'll be able to then just stay healthy with my Slowking, stay healthy with my Virizion, and not put myself in a bad position, hoping to get like a really ridiculous switch out with the Zygarde. That's the main thing with that. Gotta be very careful about that situation there. And with the Swords Dance and with my Life Orb, I'm able actually to really get a lot of breaking potential going on right now. We have speed for the Victini, speed for Zygarde creeping me, creeping Victini just in case, and +2 Life Orb Close Combat and Oko Max Defense Scizor, which is awesome. And it's a really good thing to just come in, break things, and get the hell out. The HP investment we have allows us to get to 169 in our HP stat, which will reduce our Life Orb chip as much as possible, while maximizing our HP distribution rather, which is really important. We're almost never 2-KO'd, by Adamant Scizor's Bullet Punch. Our final mon is not going to be the Galar Moltres. Last time it was Galar Moltres, this time it is Keysis the Klefki. I didn't want to have a Pokemon that was as weak to the Cloyster. I also felt like having something like Klefki for screen support was really good for the Zygarde in case I'm in a situation where that thing just is really able to punish my team a lot. I don't want that happening. So having Draining Kiss with Calm Mind is there in a way that in case he doesn't bring like Whirlwind on the Mandibuzz, which he might, because last time around I was able to set up on the Mandibuzz with my Slowking. Either way, I can taunt it. If it's not running, if it's running Whirlwind, then it's probably not running Defog. If it's not running Defog, then I have Spikes, which is awesome. I think that's going to run something like Knockoff or Foul Play. I think it's going to run U-Turn. I think it's going to Roost, and then I think it's going to be able to run something along the lines of whether it's Defog or Whirlwind or Toxic. Those are my options there. Having Spikes up are also amazing. He has a couple of really good removable options in Cloyster, Scizor, and Mandibuzz, and I guess Comfey too, but Spikes are really good to be able to chip down the Victini, chip down the Zygarde into range of Icy Wind, and then Reflect is there as a way to be able to kind of survive the physical onslaught of the Rillaboom, the Scizor, and the Zygarde, of course, are the main things here. And of course, I guess Cloyster in a really tough situation. But again, Calm Mind and Draining Kiss are my way around the Mandibuzz, and in the event I'm healthy enough and against the Zygarde and I have a Reflect up, I should be able to just click Draining Kiss and be able to get healthy up again, which is also really important. The investment we have on this allows me to take Adamant Victini's Expert Belt boosted V-Create with my Reflect up, or a Jolly one if rocks are up, and then Draining Kiss plus Calm Mind, like I said, for the Mandibuzz. Guys, that is going to be it for this team builder. I'm really hoping you guys enjoy the video. It is going to be our first playoff game and in the YCL, and I'm really hoping that it goes well. I don't like rematches, okay? So I want you guys to let me know what you think of rematches down in the description, down in the comments below. Also, let me know what kind of content you guys are excited for before the release of Scarlet and Violet. I have a couple of things really excited that are planned for you. You should have seen on last Sunday and on last Monday, we had 2 videos go up for the Pokemon Masters, which is a combination of singles and doubles, which you guys I'm sure would absolutely love, so make sure to give it a shot. It is still Draft League, which is really cool, run by Pat Mack, one of the awesome guys that are was in the Ocean League. Now he's in all the leagues I'm in, basically, which is absolutely amazing, helping out a lot with some mocks. And one of the one of the admins of the YCL as well. So guys, thanks for watching the team builder. Make sure to comment the secret word of the day, which is going to be avocado, and I will see you guys all in the battle. All right, everyone, we are back. There is a very different team on my screen here compared to last time. There is the Victini still. There is no Mandibuzz, which I'll definitely take. So there is going to be the Rillaboom. There's going to be the Comfy, which means that I think, unfortunately, my extra drill is a little bit more important than I want it to be. There is the Toxtricity, which I guess is one of the main answers to Torn. Yeah, I guess. There's the Comfy, which I mentioned already. The Zygarde, which is a huge problem. Definitely be fast enough. And then, of course, the Cloyster. All right. So, no Mandibuzz. Surprising about that. But either way, we're here. I think my lead is still going to be Bosch. Just looking at it overall, what it provides is it gives me momentum against something like the Victini, which is nice. I could lead off with Icarus here. My concern is like Final Gambit on the Victini again. That's my main concern with that. Yeah, that's my main concern. I think I'm just going to lead off with Rotom here. If there's a lead of Rillaboom, which I don't expect there to be, I have answers. I have my I have a resist in Klefki, a resist in Torn, a resist in Glowking. And yeah, this should be good for us. If I can get to a situation where we can Zygarde to the point of a range of like +1 Psychic or neutral Psychic, I'm in a great spot. Feel like have fun, 2 Harry, and we're gonna hopefully get the W here. It'd be really good if we did, of course. Moving on to semifinals would be nice. But here we are. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. I'm playing about what, 10 hours earlier than I expected to, but hey, it's all good. We're good to go. So here we're gonna see Snoop be the lead. That is the Zygarde. That is the Zygarde. Okay. So we've established that we take Jolly Soft Sand. Okay, we take Jolly Soft Sand. This thing could definitely go for sub here. He ran sub on it last time, just in case that's so. I'm gonna go to Zygarde. 10%. I don't think it's Choice Band here. Hex does. That says burnt. No, not burnt. It's probably not going to KO here. Okay, I can swap into what? I think I swapped to Torn here. I kind of find out what it's going to do, and I go from there, is what I'm thinking. Not having U-turn really sucks. Not having U-turn really sucks, because if it is Soft Sand, not burnt, healthy against my Torn, Arrows has a 50% chance to 2-kill me, which sucks, obviously. I think I'll go into it, though, nonetheless. Let's do it. Let's do it. I think a sub comes out here, if anything. Like, that's the word. I don't think he's going to just go for a 1,000 arrows raw. I think he's going to go expect me to be Shucker or something. We're going to see a 1,000 arrows. Okay, is it a boosting item? Let's see. That is banded. That is choice banded. Okay, let's do the calc quickly. Calculator. 173 minus 68 is 105. And then we go to Choice Band. Wait, is that a roll for Soft Sand Adamant? Against Torn. Come on now. That is... Okay, it's definitely banded. We know it's banded for sure. So here I can go into our boy Durandal here. We know it's banded. Torn, Virizion should take 37% from Adamant Soft Sand. Oops, we gotta go Jolly Band. Choice Band. Swaps out into what? Slash. Okay, this thing. That's fine with me. I'm okay with this. What does the switch into this now? That's the question. Really isn't one. I just go for a Stone Edge here, I think. My best bet. We'll go with the Stone Edge. It can Sludge Wave me. I don't think it wants to take the chip. There's the swap. Barker. The Rillaboom. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. How much is Stone Edge going to do to this? Can I do a big chunk? That's defensive. Eject button. Okay, interesting. We should have done a lot more than that. Virizion against Rillaboom. Pretty sure that's like fully defensive. Yeah, that's like fully defensive. There's the Victini now. Okay, so Victini against this thing. Victini. Will take 66%, which is, again, nothing, which is fine. I'll go into the Rotom here, and we'll kind of play this game again. Figure out what is going on exactly. Okay, there's the swap. I think the fact that he is banded on the Zygarde is a bit better for me than if he's not. Yeah, we're going to see Blue Flare come out. So it is special, Victini. 157 down to 109. That's what, 40? Do the math again. 157 minus 109, double checking. 48. Victini against my Rotom. Blue Flare. Yeah, that's like a max roll for Timid. I can go for a Thunder Wave here. What's the switch into this? I'll go for a Volt Switch here. I'll go for a Volt Switch. I don't think he goes into the Zygarde here. I don't think it makes any sense. We're gonna see another Blue Flare come out. This time we dodge. I'll take that. Is it Scarf potentially? Some good damage. That's some good damage. I can find out right now by going into Virizion if it's Scarf, right? Yeah, because Virizion, if I find out right now if it's Scarf, which is important to note. I can go into Archimedes, which I don't think it will do much for me right now. I'll go Virizion here. I'll scout if it's Scarf. That's going to give me information. But keeping Rotom healthy is nice, of course. Okay, so we're going to see who gets Recovery first. If I get Recovery first, it means he's not Scarf. Okay, he is Scarf. Cool, good to know. So I have that information. All right. We're going to make our swap. We're going to go back into the Rotom here. Having that knowledge is just good. It's good knowledge to have. All right, so Rotom and the Blue Flare again. That's 3 Blue Flares down. Sheesh. Kind of wishing I was getting access to, kind of wishing I was getting access to this. Not a big deal. Okay, here I think, am I going for a Thunder Wave here? Or am I expecting like the Zygarde to come in? I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp here. Expecting Zygarde to come in. I feel like he's going to swap now. Go Zygarde. Slash. Okay. A mid-ground play there. We get this thing punished at least. We get some chip on this Pokemon, which is nice. This Pokemon is annoying, though. That's definitely for sure. Okay. So we got our leftovers. I can go, again, I outspeed Modest. Outspeed Modest. I think this thing is AV, by the way. I'm going to go for, I guess, the Volt Switch into Drill is what I want to do. Go for the Volt Switch. We'll go into Drill. Another Volt Switch, so that's good for us. I'm so confident it's a Salt Vest. So getting chip on this is good. I can go into the Drill here. I can go for a Drain Punch. Not too worried about that. What's the switch into Drill? Rillaboom. Boom Burst. Yep. 185. That's not much. That's what? 59? Okay, let's go take a look at this. This is called a Toxtricity. 59. Against my Excadrill with Boom Burst. Yeah, it's definitely not Modest. That's a low roll for Modest, no special attack. I can go for an Iron Head here. We know it's like max defense on the Rillaboom. I can go into Torn on that. Like a knockoff. I think that's what I want to do here. I want to make an aggressive double here because I think he's going to go into the Rillaboom. We're going to switch out. I'm playing aggressively because I think I'm behind the 8-ball. Yeah, there's a swap. Barker, that is the Rillaboom. I click knockoff here because I think he's going to switch out. And getting the knockoff on potential, what is that thing called? Toxtricity is just a good thing overall. Okay, so let's click our knockoff here. Swaps out. And we see a Slash come in. Yep, so the play was what we expected. That's good. So we're going to get rid of what is going to be, in my opinion, an Assault Vest on this thing. Nice. We get rid of the Assault Vest. Obviously, it has access to... It can just Boom Burst me again here, which would suck. That would really suck, but it's fine. I just got to go back into Stanley here, I think. I can go into Keezus, actually. I can get up a Spike. That could be something. Because I don't think I need the health on Keezus is the thing. But getting a Spike up would be really nice. Okay. I imagine a Boom Burst is coming out here. Volt... What? You went for Volt Switch, and there was a possibility that I could go... Oh my god, really? You went for a Volt Switch, and there was a possibility I go into Drill. There's a very high possibility I go into Drill there. Wow. That is puzzling. Not at all expected there. Because Drill's going to outspeed. Then comes Snoop, of course. I kind of have to go for my my Reflect here. I don't think Klefki will take the hits from Zygarde, Banded Zygarde. Zygarde, 10%, Choice Band, Jolly with my Reflect up. I'll take the hit. It'll do 93 tops to me. We'll go for the Reflect here. We'll go for Reflect. Oh no, low battery. You know, last time I had low battery in the middle of the game, it was not a good sign. I accidentally stopped my recording. Such damage there. So much damage. Okay. Here I can make a double. I can go into Torn here. I can go into Durandal here. I'll go into Torn. Maybe he goes into... maybe he doubles? I don't think he... No, he doesn't double. He stays in. Okay. This is fine. It's not going to 2-kill me. It's not going to 3-kill me here. 1,000 arrows again. Yep, we eat it. Okay, I can go for a... Oh, I get my HP back because of the terrain. Dope. That's awesome. All right, we'll go for a knockoff here on this. We're just trying to get ourselves into an advantageous situation. That's the main thing here. If I can get rid of the Toxtricity, then I can start clicking Hurricane freely, which is also really good. Okay, there's the swap out. Into Slash. I don't think we're going to 2-KO this. Yeah, we're not. I will double into Drill here. Okay. Volt Switch, or Overdrive me, or Sludge Wave me. We take those. We take those. Okay. Iron Head should KO this. Iron Head is 28-32. That's we're in range. I'm going to go for the Iron Head here because I think we're going to see an incoming Rillaboom. There's the Rillaboom. Again, defensive Rillaboom here. That's what we're seeing, which is fine. We're going to find out also who's faster. It should be me. That's some good damage there. That's solid damage against the defensive Rillaboom. I still have my Reflect up. I can go for another one, I think. Grassy Glide behind Reflect does 27% Iron Head. Maybe there's a U-turn, maybe there's a knockoff, but still, big damage potential. And there's the flinch. That's the punish. That's the punish. That's huge for us. That is massive for us. I'll definitely take it. How many turns of Reflect do I have left? I have 2 turns of Reflect left. Okay. We're going to click the Iron Head here. And this should get the KO on the Rillaboom, I think. That's awesome. That is really cool. Defensive Rillaboom coming in clutch. I gotta get into my Slowking at some point, though. I gotta get into Slowking and get my my grassy terrain up. My boost up, rather. If I see Cloyster come in, that's problematic, but it's fine. Ragnar, that is Victini. Okay. So Victini will outspeed me. It will. Period. It's gonna go for a special move here. Do I feel like I need Bosch anymore? Like, what do I go into here on this? Like, this Pokemon is, I feel, kind of important here. I think Bosch is kind of worn out its usefulness. I'll go into Bosch. We'll go into Bosch. I think it's the least useful out of all the Pokemon left. If we see a U-turn here, I see a U-turn, so be it. If he goes into something else, yeah, there's a Blue Flare, which is fine. That's 4 Blue Flares, I think. We should be out of range of the next one, which is awesome again. Okay. I think I can go for a Hex here. I can go for a Volt Switch. I don't think he thinks I go into no, I'm going for the Volt Switch. I'm going for a Volt Switch. I think if anything we see it go into Toxtricity, maybe Comfy, or it stays in and clicks Blue Flare. I don't think it goes into the Zygarde. I think there's no way it goes into Zygarde. If he does that, though, that's a huge play. We see a swap. I don't want to see Snoop here. Aloha. That is the comfy. We'll take it. Okay. It is okay, nice. He took my strat. The strat that I was going to use. That's fine, though. That's fine. So Excadrill against Comfy. That's some good damage there. Okay. Comfy +1, level 50 against Excadrill. I do, if it's got max HP, I do 69 min. So I'm going to go into this. I'm going to click my attack. And I should do fantastic amount of damage here. All right. Mold Breaker comes out. We are shown to be faster, which is great. It's probably not going to KO, but Train is gone, and Train is gone for the rest of the game, which unfortunately means that my item on Slowking is once again useless. But I will click my Iron Head here nonetheless. Try and get some big damage off on this, maybe get a KO on it. Iron Head comes out. Big old damage here. Ooh. Possible flinch. No flinch. But there's a Calm Mind, which is fine. That's not going to make a difference, I think. Because it goes for Giga Drain, I think it's the best it can do to me, and Giga Drain's not going to do much, I think. Like, +1 if it's modest. Giga Drain does 47% tops to me, and it's only going to recover back 35%, so I'm going to go for another one. Yeah, there's the Giga Drain. Cool, we eat that. And then we should still have it in range here, I think. Yeah, it's definitely in range. Cool, so we're going to get rid of this Pokemon as well, which is nice. Let's go Drill. Honestly, if we had lost Drill there, this Pokemon would have been insanely terrifying to beat down. Even with Galar Slowking being able to just set up to +6 alongside it. I think it's because I have Psychic over Psyshock. Alright. Now, the question is, against... Okay, I still kind of want to keep this thing around, because... Oh no, Victini's there, which is fine. Toxtricity's basically dead. Victini just comes and does whatever it wants against me, and I think at this point in time, I might just have to let it go. I don't want to, but I'm going to. I'm going to click High Horsepower here. It's time to let it go. Blue Flare. So this will get rid of me, which is fine. Okay. What is my counter to this now? Because I can go into this, click Knock Off. I'm going to take the Blue Flare, which should do a good chunk of damage to me. Jeez, that's a lot of damage. Yikes. I don't think I want to do that. I think the play is going to Bosch. That's 5 Blue Flares. Jeez, that's so much damage. Like, as much as I want to get rid of the Scarf, I don't think I can get rid of the Scarf because it's not going to do enough. Like, Knockoff to it will do, if it's got no investment, will do... That doesn't seem right. 38%? Jeez. Okay. This time here, I'll go for another Volt Switch. Here. Again, I don't think the play is going into the other things. We see Blue Fest number 6. Okay. Number 6 on the Blue Flare. Good damage there. Another play could have been click Knockoff with Torn, go into the Slowking, go into the Victini. No, going to my Rotom and sack it off, but I think this is better. Here I'm going to click my Scald. Or do I want to try and click Calm Mind? There's a swap. Snoop. Okay. So, I'm going to take a Jolly Band attack. I eat it. Okay? No matter what happens, I eat it here. Unless, of course, there's the crits, which we all know my luck. If I get crit here, that would suck. But I'm at +1. +1 Psychic is 72%. +1 Scald is 43 to 51. But it has the chance to burn. If I get that burn, this Pokemon's a non-issue. My Torn does 80% with Icy Wind. So it doesn't matter. I go for my Scald here. And as long as it's not Adamance or it gets the C word, I'm fine. There's the arrows. We take those. Scald. If this burns here, I think we are in an amazing position. Bro, what is with my Slowking and not burning against this guy? God damn. Oh my god. Okay, we go into Bosch here. See a swap. Into what? That's fine, I guess. That's fine. Maybe I guess my play should have been going for 2 Scalds there, but whatever. So it's already used 6 blue flares. 6 of them. Let's go for a Volt Switch here. Blue flare. Okay, so down goes the Rotom. Rotom did a good job of just stopping the bleeding that Victini was going to do to us. Crit mattered. No, it did not. It did not. I believe that's number 7. I'm going to go into Archimedes here. I'm going to heal myself back up. So if I go into Victini, again, timid, level 50, against my Slowking G with blue flare. Max it does is 96, which is fine. I'm going to switch out and go into Icarus here. So we got our regen back. This is number 8 on the blue flare. It's number 8. Okay, what's the switch in here now? I'm gonna go back into. I clicked that too fast. I'll double click A there. Yeah, so he's out of blue flares. Slash, yeah, this is what I was worried about. This thing coming in, because Boom Burst is gonna do, even though it's like got no investment, it's gonna do a good amount of damage to me. Not ideal. Not ideal. I think it's fine though. I just click Slack Off. There's the Boom Burst. This 155. Okay, yeah, good. We're good. The fact that's not offensive is huge. We're good. We're good. We're good. We are good to go. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. I can go for a Calm Mind here. I'll just go for another Slack Off. I want to be at full for when the Zygarde comes in. That's more important to me than anything else. Being at full for when Zygarde comes in. Oh boy. One more should do it with the burn. And just goes to the Volt Switch there, which is fine. Again, we're still at full. He preserves the sack, which is also fine. But this way, if he goes into the Zygarde, we're good. We're still good. Ragnar comes in. Okay. That's fine. I can click my... Well, Blue Flare was the most amount of damage it would have done to me. Blue Flare is 130 base power, which is fine. Here, I'm going to scout. I want to see what it's going to do. I'm going to click Slack Off. If this thing tricks me, obviously, that's terrible. Final Gambit. Damn it. Live. Eat it up. Okay, this thing is gone. That's huge. That's a Scarfer gone. I'm getting recovery back again as well, which is nice. I'm in range still, which is not great, but I think it's not a bad thing. Snoop comes in. Okay, there is Cloyster in the back, which problematic, of course, but it's Cloyster. I can sack this off, go into Durandal. Durandal clicks an attack, gets the KO on something, probably the incoming other thing. I think I can afford to let this go here. I can afford to let this go. Arrows, this should kill me here unless for some reason it's like a min roll. Oh my god, we lived! Can Psychic get the KO? My heart. Bro, my heart. No! Okay. That's fine. I just click Scald here. That's fine. I let this thing go. I cannot believe we lived that. Okay. Now I can go into Torn. Torn clicks Knock Off. Torn clicks Knock Off. And then against the Cloyster, I click... Fuck, what do I click? Because if I click Taunt, that's bad. I'm going to go Durandal here. I'm going to click Quick Attack. Does that matter? I'm going to click Quick Attack here. Okay, so we get rid of this. I know he was worried about Quick Attack in the first game. Happy I switched it over. Because now, if he goes into Cloyster, he has to attack me. That means I can click Close Combat, bring it down to its Sash at the worst case scenario. I outspeed still with either Quick Attack, or I have my, my god, my Torn in the back. And I should be able to beat the Toxtricity because I have Torn as well. I think we got this. I think we haven't checkmated. Spike comes in. Okay, we'll click Close Combat here. Okay, it's not Chople. Oh. I thought I was going to get the KO on that for sure. Shell Smash. Okay. 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 Calc. Cloister. Okay. -1 quick attack does 17%. We quick attack here. We should survive. Ice Shard. Oh my god, are we gonna lose the right Ice Shard? No! I choked it. I fucking choked it. No way, I choked it. I choked it. I choked it. I should have gone. Oh my god, I choked it. I fucking choked. That's crazy. I choked that. Fuck me. Oh, I choked that. I should have. He knew I had it. I should have swapped. Here we click the reflect and we hope and pray. I don't think there's any chance in hell we have this. Good fucking game, man. Good games. Wow, I guess he dropped Surf. Reflect. Shell Smash. He choked it. He, oh my god, I should have gone for a Draining Kiss. Wow. Wow, I can't believe I choked that game away. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Let's Draining Kiss here. I guess he was worried about Thunder Wave there. Yeah. That's unfortunate. And this is 100% accurate, I believe. It is 100% accurate, so he's got it. That sucks. Yeah, I think I brought the right 6. I think I should have swapped out, gone to Klefki, reset my boost, because at that point in time, +2 Cloister, Ice Shard, Ice, I got time here, Ice, Shard, no Life Orb, against my -1, 136, oh my god, it didn't even matter. It did 89 anyways. I have to get Reflect up. Let's knock off here. Somehow, some way, we survive. But it's +4. Yeah, that's... Oh my god, great job with the Ice Shard there. I don't know why Ice Shard was the bring, but I guess it worked out for him. Cloister, his Cloister this entire season has been just killing people, and I'm a little disappointed about that, obviously, but what are you gonna do? You know, it is what it is. He got the win. He had a really good strategy going into it, and I guess it was just chip everything down for Cloister. I think my strategy was still kind of sound. I just should have been able to get into a situation like there's no way in no, because even then, if no matter what happens there, I think my only play is, I think my play has to be go into Torn to sack it off. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's nothing I could have done. Because if I click, if he goes for Reflect, if I go for Reflect after and he gets the +4 and Reflect, I start to still this 68 to 80. Which, I mean, like, it's better. Because if he gets a low roll, then I would KO. No, because I was at 80% already, and it basically means that he has to get like an absolute min roll for it to be a win. Well, that's unfortunate. Our season comes to an end. We get taken out by the lower seed. It happens. I want to give a shout out to our YouTube channel members. Our channel members are Liv, Eric, Zeke, and Texas Man. Our level 2 is Tone. Level 3 is Sully. Thank you all of them for the support. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to comment the C word of the day down below. Damn, I'm a little disappointed about that. I'm not going to lie. I thought we had a really good shot at it. This was a tough game here, but it is what it is. There's gonna be more content coming out, more draft league, even though both CGT and the YCL are done. So make sure to stick around. Of course, let me know what kind of content you guys want to see and any players you want to see me play. It'd be great to see as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.